What's going on, guys? Welcome to next week's Gold and GJ weekly forecast. Super excited to dive into this one. The markets are looking juicy going into next week. But before we get started, if you could please like the video and subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate that a lot, as it helps a lot. So as usual, guys, let's start on gold on the monthly time frame and then jump over onto GJ. So what can we see? We've got this monthly low to the monthly high, bullish impulse leg here on the monthly time frame. All of this noise inside this bullish monthly impulse leg is exactly that, noise. It's a complex pullback. So until we break this high or this low, this is the monthly bullish structure. So knowing that, let's jump down to where price currently is. So if you are watching the previous week's analysis, you will know that we are almost at our monthly target. We are only a few pips away, actually. How many pips are we? Like 60, 70 pips. But it's looking very interesting going into next week because, look, this candle here happened in one day on Friday. So if we go down to the, where are we? Monthly candle, if we go down to the daily here, you can see here, look, this Friday candle was the new monthly candle and bang, look at that. But it's very interesting because what happens, guys, if when one candle closes and the new candle opens, and we're expecting a continuation, but it takes the liquidity or it takes the previous candle high at the beginning of the candle, we always expect price to come back down, which is exactly what I'm going to be expecting here. Now, price is at a very interesting level. So if we go down to the weekly time frame here, we close a strong bullish candle above all of these weeks. Now, we've got this week's liquidity here, which tomorrow is going to be the previous week's liquidity. Now, if we do not swipe this liquidity at market open and we pull back, bang, it's go time on buys. Whenever it makes structure, I'm going to be buying to this high, anticipating it getting smashed, whether it pulls back from here or we pull back into this demand zone here. If we do not take that liquidity, guys, that is the market telling us, listen, I'm pulling back to collect some liquidity for buys, and then I'm going to smash through this high and that all-time high. Now, if we take the liquidity from this weekly high at the beginning of the week, guys, we can expect price then to start selling off. With confirmation, of course, we want to see like 30-minute breaker structure, 15-minute breaker structure, something like that. But if we wick up on the new weekly open candle tomorrow, what happens? What we're expecting to happen? Okay, one candle closes. If one opens and wicks up straight away, guys, what we're expecting, the candle to come back down. So that is what we're going to be expecting if we see that. If we see that at the beginning of the week. And guys, we're going to be expecting the same thing if we wick up and we take both sets of liquidity out. So previous week and the all-time high liquidity, if we get a reaction, I'm going to be looking for sells down to this level here or down to this level here or down, somewhere into this demand zone here, where I will be then looking, for continuations, at least back to this high here. Now, I won't take sells. If we do not take this liquidity here and we get pullback, I'll just wait for the pullback. I'll wait for the pullback and take the buys because we don't know when that pullback is going to exhaust and that continuation is going to come in. So we just wait for the buy confirmation. So we know if that liquidity is left intact and we pull back, guys, we just go time on buys then. We don't need to sell. But if we wick the highs first, boom, and both of them first, if we just wick previous week, get a nice reaction, bang, we can look to sell. But if we wick both of them, we can expect a larger potential retracement and getting sells there. But we need to see the fake out. And we need to see, obviously, confirmation. Now, price could also just break up and retest up here. That's lower probable. Looking at historical data, which got wick. So I'm not expecting that. We've already pushed out a lot here. So price needs to retrace at some point. So whether it collects its liquidity here, to then retrace either somewhere down here, somewhere down here. We're just going to have to wait and see, how the market opens and where price is when we come into Monday morning. So as I say, two things we're looking for here. If we wick up first, beginning of the week, bam, we're going to be looking for sells. If we pull back first, damn, without taking that liquidity, we're going to be looking for buys straight up. Okay, let's go down to the daily time frame. What can we see? Again, this opening price up, it makes the picture of what I'm explaining then so much clearer. Now, look, we've got the daily low here and the daily high. So we've got the monthly bullish, weekly bullish, and daily bullish. Now, look at this demand zone here. Daily low, daily demand zone, imbalance. So what is that? A perfect PRZ, potential reversal zone for price to pull back. If we don't take liquidity back, guys, it's go time. If we do not take that liquidity and we pull back here, beginning of the week, don't look to take sells if we don't take that liquidity. Just wait for price to get in here, and then wait for the confirmation, and just take the buys. Just get in them buys, just take it back to these highs. Because if it doesn't take it, it's almost guaranteed. If you get confirmation here and trade back up, it's going to pump through there. It's going to pump and take all of that liquidity. So just wait for them buys if that happens. Now again, if we move up and we fake the high, we're going to look to sell. We're going to look to sell down into this level here where we'll be looking for buys again, continuations. Obviously, at least back to this high here. If we go to the 4 hour, what have we got? 4 hour. I mean, 4 hours looking the same. It's showing the same structure as the daily. 4 hour low. Here, look, to 4 hour high. And again, what we're expecting, exactly the same thing. So yes, 4 hour candles aren't as strong, so we can wick up and take liquidity. But as long as we don't take this liquidity here and we pull back, oh, beautiful. To go time on buys, back to these highs here, beautiful. However, same again here. If we wick up, we take that liquidity, this liquidity or both liquidity, we get confirmation, bam, we'll look to sell, back down to this level, bang, we'll look to take buys up. Guys, beautiful, simple, super, super easy. We just got to wait and see what happens and wait for it to play out. Again, 1 hour, just open it up. 1 hour showing the same as a 4 hour. So it's just the same thing. We're just waiting for the same thing. This is our zone here. Price is consolidating. So if we fake this, we already know what we're looking for. If we fake this, take liquidity, market open, close back in, bam, sell off, bam, look for buys. And if that doesn't happen, what we're going to do, oh yeah, if this liquidity holds, we're just going to wait for a pullback, wait for it to get in our zone here, wait for a confirmation, bang, nice big zone to trade through. Look at that. Boom, lovely. 200-300 pips, 400 pips even. You know, the extreme low, if price comes all the way down here. Beautiful, guys. Super, super easy. That's all we're waiting for. All determines on how that weekly candle opens. So that's it for gold, guys. Let's jump over onto GJ. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Monthly time frame. Let's see. Good time. It's good time, baby. It's good time, GJ. Okay, look. So we are bearish on the monthly on GJ. We've been bearish for years. Look, since when? 2009. This has been bearish for. Okay. So let's jump down to where price currently is. We are sitting inside this monthly demand zone here. Now, we did get a price, look, pushed into this demand zone, supply zone, sorry, pushed into the supply zone, struggled. It didn't push through, and then price started to sell off. And price, this candle at one point was bearish. So it looked like price was selling, and that ended up being another fake out. So we faked the high, faked the low, and then we got this continuation pattern here. You know what's super interesting, guys? Again, on the theory I just mentioned with the candlestick, high and lows, this monthly candle here closed bullish like that. But the candle pulled back first. Did not take that liquidity first. So it pulled back first, and then guess what happened? Bam! It got buy confirmation, it skyrocketed. Look at it. It smashed through that high and created this new high here, left all this imbalance ready to be mitigated and ready for us to look to take that continuation there. Just beautiful, guys. So what I want to see now on the monthly is, you know, this is my monthly target that hasn't been hit yet. And I want to see the monthly candle on GJ close above here. And then we can look to trade up to these highs here. But while we're below, I'm looking for confirmations to trade up to this level here. Now, this monthly candle has opened up. I mean, here, it's not really moved. We opened up here and we've moved down, what? How many pips have we moved down? Like 50, 60 pips. I want to see price pull back into here. We can get price pull back into here. Bang. Oh, beautiful. Even get break and retest continuation there. That's beautiful. That is perfect price action there if that happens. And that's what I want to see. That's what I'm anticipating. Yeah, price could continue up. But, you know, candlesticks here, we need this candlestick to break up here because we've got this wick up here. This doesn't really make sense. So we need price to pull back, really. Weekly time frame, you know, weekly we're bullish. Look at this impulse leg here. Now, this is very interesting because we've got this current week's liquidity here, which tomorrow is going to be the previous week's liquidity. And we're going to have the weekly candle, new weekly candle open up tomorrow here. Now, if we break this low first, close back in, we can expect buys up. All depends on how this weekly candle opens. Super, super powerful, guys. If we see price not swipe this liquidity, pull back first somewhere in here, we can expect sell confirmation somewhere in here, and then for this liquidity here to get swiped. And we could see price push through, you know, and come down to these lower levels. This could be the move that pushes through, or it could just, you know, take liquidity and close back in here. But it all depends how the candle opens. If we take it first, we'll look for buys up. If we keep liquidity intact, you know, we'll be looking for sells here, but only back down to this low here because overall the market's bullish. So we don't want to try hold retracements forever because we'll just get, we'll get knocked out. Chances of them playing out are lower. Again, daily. So look, impulse, retracement, big retracement. Look, swipe liquidity there, continuation. So where we're sitting now, look, we've got a nice demand zone here. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful demand zone right there. And where is that? Daily demand zone sitting right under this liquidity that confirms what we just spoke about then. Like if we see this previous week's liquidity get swiped, what's going to happen? Market's going to go up. And what's happening if that happens? Oh yeah, we're mitigating this daily demand zone, get a reaction from there, and we're going up. So that makes sense on the lower time frame. Now, if we pull back first and we don't take liquidity, we could see price pull somewhere into here and then go down. Then we'll look for sell somewhere in here, down to this low, and then we'll look for buys from there. Okay, 4 hour. What have we got here? Okay, so 4 hour, we are bearish. 4 hour high. So here, this is our bearish 4 hour leg. So this is our 4 hour range. So what's going to happen if we fail the low? If we fail the low, which is going to be what? That swipe of liquidity at the beginning of the week straight into this demand zone, what's going to happen? Oh, yeah. Like clockwork, we're going to look to take buys back to at least that 4 hour high here. And obviously, we break through. We can look to take continuations. Now, this is, again, you see all this line up like clockwork from, throughout the time frames. Now, look, if we pull back first, we don't take liquidity, we pull back, look at that. Straight into an imbalance fill, straight into a supply zone, bearish continuation we're looking for because we're bearish on the 4 hour. Boom. We trade down to that low there. There's our TP, bang. And then what? We're looking for reversals here, bam. And there we go. Price breaks through and continues. Awesome. We'll just wait for price to make a new low, pull back, and then we'll look to sell into one of our stupid trading view, into our zones down here instead. So super easy, guys, super easy. Again, gold and GJ, all determines on a weekly candle open, so keep an eye on it. And guys, these are the same breakdowns that we use day to day in the Discord. Now, each day I will break down again day-to-day analysis. We'll mark up the charts together. We live trade every single day. And you get the best of both worlds, guys, in Discord. We've got the live manual trading, and we've got the automated prop firm passing and payout process with new algorithms launching. We just launched the S&D algo. I've got new algos coming out, guys. We're always looking to keep upgrading, this group and the group. And guys, remember, you get one-to-one setup help. You get a group live to set it up together to make sure everything is done correctly. Handheld every step of the way, and we are live 6-7 hours a day. Guys, you cannot not afford to be in this Discord. And if you go to the website, blackswanfx.com, go to the results section here. Guys, it's free. Just come in, have a look at all the results, passing and payout, passing and payout, passing and payout. Guys, brilliant place to be. If you've got any questions, book call on the website. That's it. Enjoy your Friday and bosh.